Hi. I just wanted to make a video as an update and to answer some questions and comments that people have left. I'll try to make this quick. First question is, how am I doing now? Pretty good. It's been 10 and a half months since I stopped taking Oxycodone and Oxycontin. I was taking 100 milligrams a day. Well, I got up to that, and I was taking that for a few months, that amount. For 2 years and 4 months, I did that. I had quit cold turkey May 31st, 2014. So it's been 10 and a half months since I've had any at all. So that's awesome. It only took me 3 days to go through the really bad, intense withdrawals. I made other videos showing that or whatever. At around 5.5 to 6 months after I stopped taking them, though, I started feeling like my body was, I don't know, like craving again. Like I was going through the withdrawals again. Not as intense or anything, but still strange, I thought. And I was having anxiety and, that restless leg syndrome. It was more like restless arm syndrome too, and restless body syndrome or whatever. So obviously I looked it up. It's PAWS, post-acute withdrawal syndrome. If you can expect that to happen, I think that then at least your mindset is in a better place. I just was like, what's going on? Someone asked me, why did I get off of them if it helped me so much? Was it the stigma attached to opiates in general? It wasn't the stigma that affected me. Actually, pretty much nobody knew that I was on them that whole 2 years and 4 months. My husband did, my daughter, my mother. The doctor suggested I don't tell anybody because obviously people like steal them, and there's people that would probably be begging me for them every day, and I really couldn't afford to give any away. Also, like when you're going through when you're taking the oxys, even if it's prescribed, even if you're not like a drug seeker, your body is still addicted. Your body is still dependent on them. And so I went from like the beginning, I went from like, say, 5 milligrams a day, and that went up to 10, and then 15, 20. I mean, it just kept going up as time went on because my body just became more and more tolerant of it. And then it was like when I didn't have that amount, my body would go into that severe withdrawal. And it got to be towards the end of before I had finally decided I was getting off of them, that even the 100 milligrams a day every day wasn't enough. And I would run out about 10 days, at least 10 days early every month before I could pick up my new prescription. And if you've gone through the withdrawals for that, it is so awful. And it would last the full time, the full 10 days or 12 days or 14 days or whatever it was. I would be in that massively just awful withdrawal the whole time. And I just didn't want to keep going through that. And then I found out that I was going to be a grandma. Yay! That the end of that year. And so I definitely didn't want to have to deal with going through withdrawals that whole time every month. Because when you're going through that withdrawals, it's like you can't, get up or get out of bed or, take care of the dogs. You can't, you just can't do anything. And I didn't want to deal with that when I was gonna finally become a grandma. So I had decided that I was just gonna quit, and that's what I did. And I only went through the withdrawals for 3 days, which I show on one of my videos. I know some people don't believe that I don't know, I was faking it or whatever. And it doesn't really matter because these videos are for people who are serious about going through it. And and that it can be done. It's just an encouragement. I mean, I used to watch videos all the time like, oh God, how am I going to get off of these oxys or whatever? And it just seems impossible because I know every month I'm going through these withdrawals all the time, and it's so awful. I just don't think I can do it. And I did it, and I figured I'd videotape it so that people could watch it and see what happens. And it only lasted 3 days, thank God. What do I do for pain now? Unfortunately, there's really not a lot I can do without medication. I just try not to do things that make my pain worse, of course. I take Aleve or naproxen for migraines. I take Sudafed, sinus headache, the kind that's over the counter, not the kind from the pharmacy, because that contains like something in it that is just not good to have. I can't tolerate it. I get panic attacks and things like that. Deep tissue massage works the best. It's so amazing, but I would literally need that like every other day to like keep up with the pain level, which obviously I can't do. But it's still nice to do when I can. Stretching, walking my dogs. I like to go mountain bike riding. But that's like, New England winter is like 7 months long. So that's like only a few months out of the year that I can do that. Last thing is, my door had shut by itself in, my first video, and, people are like, what's that? Well, my door needs to be held open by something because, it cannot stay open by itself. Like if I pull the rug away, it just shuts. It just will not stay open. And so I have to put something in front of it. And in that video, the original video, when it did shut by itself, it was literally after 15 minutes of recording. I wasn't sure what I was doing, so I spent forever recording. Anyway, after 15 minutes of recording, it just shut by itself. Now, the windows are open now. The windows were open then. It was June. It's April now. And, the door is staying open, and that's because I have something in front of it. Because once I pull the rug away, it just shuts. There's no way it can stay open by itself. I'm not saying it's a miracle or anything. I'm just saying I just don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened or why or anything like that. So anyway, thank you for watching, and hope you all are blessed. Have a great day. Bye.